Hey everybody, Brad C here. Today we're reviewing another Sofrin flashlight, and if you haven't seen my reviews of the past Sofrins on the channel, I'll put links down in the description. But so far so good, and they're a very budget-friendly flashlight, and the reviews on Amazon are absolutely stellar. Pretty much solid 5 stars for everything they have. Now this is the SP10A V2, which stands for version 2, and it's kind of a little keychain light, so let's get it out and take a look at everything that comes in the box. Now I just slid out of the box here so you can see that it does come very well packaged and secure. And inside we have, looks like a lanyard, and usually they put spare O-rings in here, so I'm guessing that's going to be in there. Okay, here we see everything that comes with this. Of course, your manual, and that is going to have all your instructions, different modes and settings, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. Here is the flashlight itself, and we will take a much closer look at this, but just a quick picking up and looking at it. And here we have basically a little latch that you could attach to your key ring, and that makes a nice little addition there. And here are 2 spare O-rings. Comes with a lanyard here. I want to point out that this does take a AA battery, and you can also get the 14500 batteries if you want to go that route, but it does take your standard AA. The button is up here. Now, sometimes I do like the rear button on flashlights, but if you're going to have a flashlight as a utility, you know, something that you're going to be kind of in a multi-tool type thing, you want to be able to set this down and have it stay up. So, and you want to be able to put it on, you know, other objects and it stay on and stay balanced. If you have a button back here, obviously that is going to cause that thing to fall over, just like this battery here. It's got a button, so you set it there, you can see what happens. That's what would happen with your flashlight. You pick this up, it's natural to have your thumb right there. It's not really natural to pick a flashlight up like this, especially one, you know, this size. You just don't pick up a light naturally like that. Let's go over a few stats here. It is 1.4 ounces. It is 3.5 inches by 0.8 inch by 0.8 inch, and it's 0.8 inches thick. I just want to point out that this is impact resistant to 1 meter or 3.28 feet, and it's also water resistant underwater, submerged to 2 meters or 6.5 feet depth. Now, I'm not going to submerge this in water myself, but I will flash up on the screen there a quick video of a guy that actually did put his in a bucket of water, and it worked just fine. Okay, now to insert your battery, the plus side is going to go forward. So that is going to be going where the light is, as you can see out here. And just going to tighten that down. Everything locks up really nice and tight. Now this is 6061 aluminum, and the machining is really nice on this. Certainly not an issue. As you can see there, you've got an orange peel inside, and this is a toughened mineral glass. Now these Cree LEDs will last 100,000 hours, so pretty much forever. Okay, let's go through the modes here, and when you click it on, it's going to automatically come on low. So one click and it's going to be on low, which is 5 lumens, and then it's going to go to medium, then high, and then it will go back to something called econo, which is only 0.5 lumens. So let's start off here. Again, we're at low here at 5 lumens. Next will be medium at 30 lumens. Next will be high at 80 lumens. And now if we click it again, it's going to go to econo, which is going to almost look like it's off, but in reality it's not. If you can look close there, it's 0.5 lumens, and then of course back to low. For double clicking, click, that puts it on turbo, which is 200 lumens. So that is going to be a major jolt there. And if you want strobe, which is also 200 lumens, it's 3 clicks. So 1, 2, 3, and there you can see the strobe feature. Now to lock this, once it's off, I'm going to click it 4 times really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to beep a couple times, and now it is off and it's locked. Now to unlock this, you're going to give it 4 clicks again very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it should blink and let you know that it is back on now. Now one thing I like about it, if you go to strobe, 1, 2, 3, and you got the strobe going on somebody, and you yourself, it throws a little bit of daze of confusion into yourself, but if you just click the button one more time, it just takes you immediately right out of that, so you don't have to triple click to get out of that mode. Okay, let's take a quick look here in the bathroom. You can see there it's low, medium, high, and back to econo. And econo It's just very low light, but I could definitely get around if I needed to with this. Double click, and there's turbo, and let's strobe it up. So, now for those of you not familiar, this was the SP10A, and I'll actually be doing a review on the SP10A version 2. So they did a second version, and they like to do that. If you notice, this is actually the version 2 of this, and what they like to do is they like to come out with a flashlight, and then they take suggestions and they run tests, and they try to make it just a little bit better, and they tweak it, and they come out with a version 2 for their flashlight. So okay, let's do the customary flashlight tour. We're just going to put it up to the turbo, and you can see here it's going to light up this alleyway, make it very safe and comfortable to walk down. So that's pretty good for a little key light, I'll definitely say. And you can see it lights up pretty nice. Obviously it's not going to be a massive spotlight or anything, but it's good enough for me. I can definitely see everything in here. Not a problem. And you know, a basketball court is about 90 feet, and I'm sure this being an indoor court's probably a little bit shorter than that, but you can see there it lights up pretty much the whole court, shining all around. And it's going to make it nice to be able to just put this on your keys, to have them on there if you want them, and then, you know, it's easy to remove. So here you can see the flashlight with your keys, and something that I haven't really mentioned, but I see a lot of people carrying batons and little things on their keychain, and obviously I would not suggest using this to you know, play around, but if you're in a life-threatening situation, it might be a good idea to, you know, have this in your hand and take this and ram it into the nose or groin of an attacker. But yeah, I'm no expert to consult one to do that kind of stuff, but just saying it could be a nice little bonus here. Fits together nice with the keys, good size, nice fit. And here's the lanyard that also comes with it, just in case you want to see what that looks like. Okay, I've been carrying this around for a month solid, and I decided to leave my little clip on there. It really doesn't affect anything. I can still set the light down, not a problem, and I can also attach it to my keychain, which I did on occasion. So I thought that was just a nice little flexibility there, so I just decided to leave that on there, and I have no complaints. It is definitely feels good in the hands. It lights things up well. It's very reliable. It always works. You know, I don't have anything negative to say. I'll be doing more reviews on these Sofrin lights, and for 15 bucks, I don't think you can really pass this up. They're pretty much giving them away, and I would suggest getting 10 or 15 of these and giving them out as Christmas gifts. Yeah, anyways, a nice little stocking stuffer. Sofrin lights, so far so good. I have several other Sofrin lights that I'm eager to test out, so I'll put links down in the description where you can get this light. So make sure you like, subscribe, and you can check me out at bradctv.com.